beautiful people, and welcome to my channel, Kimmy's Journey. It's been a while since I've been on here, guys. I've been sick and I really wanted to get back on here, but I couldn't. I was doing too much. And my body needed to rest. Guys, you need to take care of yourselves. You need to take care of yourselves. And I'm saying this to you, but I'm saying this to me. As you can hear, my vocals still aren't 100%. I was home with the influenza, which turned into bronchitis, which also meant that I lost my voice. I was so hoarse, I could hardly speak. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted to come on here today. And this is what I'm going to be talking about. So today my best friend posted a meme about, I go to the gym, I go to work, I try to have a social life, I try to sleep 8 hours and da 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 da. And then I saw that meme, that gave me the inspiration to come on here. Plus me being sick, this is something that I wanted to talk about. The lesson that I learned over the past few weeks is to take some time to rest. Take some time to go inward and take care of yourself. I wasn't doing that. I was so focused on my dreams and focused on, everything that I want to put into place. And sometimes I would get like 3-4 hours sleep. And I know you guys have heard me say, oh, I got bags on them. I actually have some now because I didn't sleep much last night. But because once again, I was up working. But sometimes you gotta take some time to slow down, because you could work hard, you could have a social life, you could do all of these type of things, but if your health isn't in place, how are you going to enjoy all of this? How are you going to enjoy it? A part of this too is taking time to face the things that are going on inwardly. It's time to get serious. Anyways, over the past few weeks, like I said, I've been working a lot. I've been working on trying to put together some stuff. I've been doing my job. As I said, I teach kids. I teach activities to kids in the day, and then in the evening, I also work as an assistant, teaching music to kids. And then, I had a lot of things going on. And on top of that, I still have my personal life. And one of the things we tend to forget are the emotions that linger, or the stress or the feelings that linger way in the back of our minds. Now, to be honest, I'm guilty of pushing my feelings and my emotions in the back of my mind. I often do that. I do that a lot. When there's something in front of me that I just can't face right now, or I don't know how to face, I just try to do things to distract myself so I wouldn't have to face it. But at the end of the day, guys, these things always show its head, and it raises its head in an ugly way. And this also has something to do with my sickness, because what we tend to forget is the emotions that are stuck in our bodies, in our minds, in our chakras, and the energy of the emotions that are stuck can cause illnesses. It can cause you to eat badly. It can cause you to have poor sleep. It can cause you to be depressed. It can cause a lot of other things that can bring on illnesses. So one of the things I want to talk about today is taking time to slow down, to get some rest, and to feel the feels. My accountability sister, I know we have this thing where we call it feeling the feels. She would say, oh, Kimmy, I'm feeling the feels today. And I would say that to her. This is basically allowing whatever emotions that you have to come above, to rise above. Because oftentimes when you push them in the back of your mind, just because you push them there, it doesn't mean that they're gone. They're going to come up, and they're going to find other ways to come up, whether, like I said, it's in your health, whether it's through depression. You can run as far as you want. At the end of the day, when that emotion is there and that emotion is ready to come up, it's going to come up. And one of the things I would like to say, and one of the ways to deal with this is to really allow it to pass. That was my issue. My issue was I was like, nah, I can't feel this way right now. Nah, I got too much things going on. Nah, I'm worried that if I become emotional, how this person or how these people would feel about me. Because I am often the person that everybody comes to be happy. You know, because I seem to, everybody was so, Kim, you're so positive and you're so joyful and you're so happy, which is true. But, you know, sometimes you gotta really put that joyfulness aside if you don't feel to, and just allow whatever muck you feel to come up. And I wasn't doing that. When I was younger, I had this thing where I didn't like people to see me cry. I don't want you to see me cry. I would seldom get angry. It took a lot to get me angry. Even when I'm sad, I always wore a smile on my face. And that wasn't always good, because when it came up, it often came up in times and places where I was like, this is not it. And I couldn't help but to feel the feels. And it's so funny that I feel most of my feels now that I'm an adult. Some days I will be like doing something, and all of a sudden a memory from when I was 5 years old come out, and I start to be like, oh shit, that really affected me deeply. You know what I mean? And I am saying it now in a smiling or a joking way, but in actual fact, it is serious. Like, sometimes when you don't deal with the things that bug you or the traumas that you've been through in your life, you don't let those emotions come to light, and you don't like identify them, those things could really affect you in major ways. It could have, like I said earlier, it could affect your health, which is a major thing. It could be as simple as not sleeping well. It could be as simple as not having an appetite, or having an appetite. Oh my gosh, I have an appetite. I eat the most sweets when I'm emotional and I'm not facing it. It could be all of those things that could affect you, and it could affect your health, and it could put blockages in your way. It can put blockages and stop you from your growth. And like I said earlier, I have a way to do that. I am ranting, guys, because I'm trying to find the best way to say this. But I have a way of pushing those feelings and those emotions aside and not dealing with them. Because like I said, I was afraid of people seeing me in a weak moment or in an off moment. And we often do that. Oftentimes we are afraid that people say, oh, she or he too emotional, so let me not go around them, or how the person will take it. And I'm here to say, frig that. Because at the end of the day, you got you. You are the only person that you have. And when you don't deal with things that you have to deal with, you have to deal with them somewhere or the other. They're going to come up. As I keep saying, it's going to come up. And one of the things I can say, and the ways that I can say to help with this, is to feel the feels. Feel the feels. Allow yourself to feel whatever it is that you're feeling. Even if you don't know what it is. Like sometimes, like I remember I would call my accountability sister, and I would just be like, Kim, I don't know. Like, I just feel this and that. And it would be all sorts of confusion. And then at the end, after I just let it all out, I'll be like, oh yeah, that is why I was feeling this way. Or this is why I was feeling so uncomfortable. Or, it after you just let it out, it just feels really good. Just feel the feels. Allow yourself to feel the feels. I mean, you have no idea the amazing things that are on the other side when you feel the feels. Don't push it aside. Allow it to come up. And if it is that you don't have someone that you can call or you can talk to, get a journal. Write in your journal. Write in a book. Record yourself. We have voice recordings. Find ways to get it out. Lay down. Meditate. Take some deep breaths in. Go exercise. Do some yoga. Go by a pier. Go by the ocean. Find ways to allow yourself to feel how you feel. Get it off your chest. Vent. Venting is an awesome way to feel the feels. And when I say feel the feels, I'm not just talking about emotional feel the feels, but I'm talking about traumas. Like facing those things that affect you or that affected you in your past could help remove so much blockages, and it can help you understand who you are and why you do the things that you do. I have been through so much growing up, and one day I'm gonna go through like some of the stories that I've been through, and I'm gonna bring out in my poems or my songs. That's why I call this page Kimmy's Journey, because I want to be able to, let you guys in on my experiences, whether I do it via vlogging or via a poem or via a song. I just want you guys to understand my experiences, and hopefully my experiences could help you. But one of the things, and one of the ways that I found that helped me to deal with a lot of traumas that I had growing up was talking about it. Was going to someone. Yes, I went to therapy. I spoke about it. I started writing. I started doing poetry. I started meditating. I started doing yoga. I started like really allowing myself to feel the feels. And I had so much memories buried so far in the back of my mind that started coming out, and it started to rise a lot of things about myself. Like I started to realize, oh, this is why I act this way when this happened. Because sometimes you will meet somebody and they would do things that would offset you in ways, and you just can't put your finger on it. Why does this offset me? And it could be something that happened in your past. It could be something that that you just didn't face or you just didn't name. And when you dig deep and you just feel the feels, it helps you to realize those things, and you would feel so much better. You would feel so much better. Everything would just become so much clearer. And me, I like to say Anna, I just realized that, guys. But anyways, one of the things was I lost my voice. I was going through so much, and I wasn't talking about it. I was just focusing on the things that I needed to get done. I was focusing on being happy. I was focusing on looking at all of the amazing things in my life, that I was pushing aside all of the things that were still affecting me subconsciously, and I wasn't speaking on them. And I started to lose my voice. And I know some people would say, yeah, right, that ain't got nothing to do with it, but it really did, because I wasn't sleeping. I was eating a whole roll of crap. I wasn't taking care of myself, and I wasn't speaking how I felt. I wasn't facing how I felt. And by doing that, the universe just had a way to throw me right on my butt. I was home for a week. I hardly went to work. I couldn't move. I couldn't speak. I couldn't do anything. And I was forced to face whatever feelings that was in there. I was forced to face it. It came up in dreams. It came up in conversations. And I'm still facing them. I'm still trying to understand how I feel, and I'm still trying to let it out. But my message here today, friends, is allow yourself to feel the feels and talk about it. Just let it go however you can. Find ways to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself emotionally. Take care of yourself spiritually. Take care of yourself physically. Just take care of yourself in whole, and spend time understanding who you are. When I spoke about, doing the things and naming the things that brings you joy and happiness, I also mean to name the things that makes you emotional. Name the things that emotionally affect you. Anger, sad, happy. All of those are emotions. Name those things. When someone do something to you and it just affects you in a type of way, stop and say, hey, how am I feeling? And it may sound funny, like, how am I feeling? Like, some people be like, I don't really want to ask, how am I feeling? But trust me. Ask yourself, like, how am I feeling? How is this affecting me? Why is this affecting me? And name it. Figure out what it is. And just let it go. And then you can focus on the things that brings you joy and happiness, because that will happen. Joy and happiness will happen. It will come right after. Trust me when I tell you. So my friends, please take this week to go inward. Take this week first and foremost to get some rest. Get some rest. Take care of yourself. It is okay to run around rampant and have a social life and a party and focus on your jobs and focus on your deadlines and all of these type of things. But in doing that, take the time to rest. And when I say take the time to rest, I mean just rest your mind, rest your body, rest your spirit. Just take your time to just sit in you. And in doing so, write whatever you're feeling. write whatever. And sometimes it may start out as, I just write up on a piece of paper because I just trying to figure out what to write. But you know, yesterday, this person told me something and that was right though. You know, I mean, I'm just saying, like, trust something would come up. And even if you don't write, just like take time to quiet your mind. There are videos on YouTube that actually guide you in meditation. And some people might think that, no, meditation, I don't want to do that. But when I tell you quieting your mind helps you to accomplish so much more, it does. And people who go to the gym will understand what I'm saying, because when you work out, you still need time to rest your muscles. And that's where you see the most growth. So you don't think that your brain and your mind need that too? You don't think that you need to just like quiet your mind for a little bit, and not just when you're sleeping, but take like 15 minutes a day, or you can start 10 minutes a day and just like meditate, do some deep breathing, connect with self. Because when you connect with self, that's when you clear all of the emotions, you clear all of the traumas, and you clear everything that needs to go. So anyways, my friends, I hope that this video has spoken to you in some way. I hope it has affected you in a way for a better life. I hope that you guys really connect and understand what I'm saying. I was trying to be as clear as possible. I hope it rung into you. Just take time for yourself. Anyways, have a wonderful day, have a wonderful night, have a wonderful weekend, beautiful people. And if you like this video and this video resonates with you, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, click that notification button so you can get more videos. I'm going to be coming up with a poem next, so guys, stay tuned for that poem. I can't wait for you guys to hear my poem. It is very emotional and deep, but I am sharing a piece of me with you, and I hope that you can share a piece of yourself with me. You guys can always message me. You can DM me, you can leave comments below if you have any questions, if you have any things that came up that you need me to answer. I'll be happy to answer them. You can email me if you want. My email is kymmigrimes@gmail.com, kymmigmusic@gmail.com. I will be happy to answer any questions and help you the best way I could based upon my experiences. Anyways, beautiful people, have a wonderful day, night, weekend. I know I said that already, but I'm going to say it again. Have a beautiful day, a wonderful day, night, weekend, or whenever it is that you watch this video. Be soon.